record this. Welcome, Flex and Refresh. I was on vacation since the last time I was here, last Friday till last night. I did a lot of walking around. I took my grandkids with my daughter and her husband to Universal Studios. We went to Mario World, we went here, we went there. It's a lot of walking. And I came back and I was like, oh, I just feel so tight in my quads and in my hamstrings. So we're gonna go ahead and pay some attention to the sensation of flexibility. Got a big stretch here. And then how do we sense flexibility? Well, I'm gonna show you right now. As you exhale, hold. Push your palms out to the sides of the space. Round through your feet. Push as hard as you can, like big stretch from your shoulders to your hands. And then relax here. That's the sensation of flexibility. So more space. We inhale again. And we exhale, just stretch top of your head to the ceiling. Soles of your feet to the ground. Yeah. Hard as possible. And then exhale, I feel so much more space in my shoulders. We'll take a wider stance. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna inhale, and then we're gonna exhale, flex your wrists, fingertips up, as if you're pushing against the walls. And then exhale, relax. One more time. And this is how we access flexibility. Find a deep stretch, dynamic tension. And then from here we can experience ease. Now we're gonna roll our shoulders back and shift side to side. With all that ease, you'll notice more mobility through your shoulder joints. A comfortable stance so that you can shift side to side. Now let's add a little bit more elbow. You'll notice with the sensation of flexibility, maybe you have more mobility through your elbow joints. And now whole arm, reaching to the back of your body. Dynamic stretching. Let's take 4 more sets. And 3. There's 2. And here's the last one. We're going to interlace our fingers, pull those hands down, look up. Bring your gaze to center. Take your hands on your shoulders. Bend your knees, drop your chin towards your chest. And then inhale, breath, interlace fingers. Exhale, breath. And we always inhale, we're gonna look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Bend your knees and round your spine. In this dynamic stretch, your upper back is looking up towards the ceiling. And then press palms again. So we're reaching into flexibility. Big stretch here. Exhale, arms down. We're going to begin opposite side. Yeah, all that space that you just created through your shoulder joints. And then your elbow joints. Yeah. And now your arms reaching back. Begin to look from side to side. 4 more sets. There's 3. There's 2. And 1. Interlace your fingers, all turn to the sides. Bend your knees and really drop in here. First time we came down just a couple inches. Now we're coming down further. Where you want more flexibility, create a little bit of tension first. Release your arms down and lift up. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Draw your chest towards the ceiling. Inhale into a vertical spine. Exhale, interlace fingers. And again, eyes are up. And now exhale, bend your knees and fold. Head is heavy. And then release your arms, lift up again. Last time we cactus our elbows. Fingers interlace, chin to your chest. Lifting hands off your lower back, we look up. Exhale, round your spine. And then lifting up again. Here we go. We're lifting up, up, up. Yeah. And then exhale, press palms, sides of the space. I'm just going to mute you. Participant, press palms, side of the space. We've been here before, just like that. Yes. Awesome. We take a step out. Heels in, toes out, hands on your thighs. Shoulders up. We're going to hang out here. As you press your palms, shoulders are a little bit higher. 12:30. 12:30 for yoga. Yeah, today. Hands to inner thighs, shoulders up. Just take one shoulder down towards the ground. Come through center. Here's that opposite shoulder. Pushing palms, inner thighs. Come through center and exhale into your shoulder. Inhale, breath. Exhale, opposite shoulder. Come back to center. Yeah, and now bring your fingertips down towards the ground. You can sway a little side to side. And then come over to one side and pick up the ball of the opposite foot. So the energy is reaching from the sole of your foot all the way down to your space. So you'll sense the tension first. Tension here. Now we come through center, the other side, and again, we're going to feel some tension of our inner thighs. And come through center. Let's revisit the first side. Dynamic tension leads to dynamic ease. So now we can sink a little bit lower. Center inhale. I'm really using my hands for support. Exhale, inner thigh all the way down to your ankles. Come through center, parallel your feet. With your fingertips on the earth, rock side to side. And hopefully you feel a little bit more freedom through your base. Side to side. And again, come to center. I'm going to heel toe my feet in. Bend your knees and roll up. Big breath here. Exhale, feet together. You'll step one foot back. That back heel is high. Back heel is high. And you're going to reach your arms up. Now straighten your front leg. Bring your hands on the top of your thigh. Then push them into your thigh. Tail back, hamstring stretch. As you come through center, just my back heel is going to spin in a little bit. Heel is in. I'm going to walk this foot forward. Front knee is bent and arms are up. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Draw your chest towards the front of the space. Keep your front knee bent and fold. Deep stretch. And then release your fingertips down. Come to the ball of your back foot. Step it way back into a low lunge. Hands in either side of your front leg. Bring your back shin bones down. Straighten your front leg for half splits. Now walk that foot more towards center. And then if you need more flexibility, bend your elbows. To come out of this, drag your front foot forward, come into low lunge. From low lunge, step your back foot forward and roll up. So we want to bring our head above our shoulders right here. Yeah, and then we exhale the opposite foot back. You see I'm on the ball of my back foot. My heel is high, front knee is bent, and we reach up. And then take your hand, press it into your quadricep. Keep your back heel lifted. Spin your back heel in, bend your front knee, and bring your arms up. And then interlace your fingers. All you need to do is pay attention to what your body feels like, not what it looks like. Now we exhale and round our spines. And release your hands to the earth right here. Bring your back foot back for low lunge. My back heel is lifted. Drop your shin bones down for half splits. If one of your hips are higher than the other, just do your best to even out your hips and bend your elbows. If your legs feel tight, totally fine. We're going to use that tension, not too much, just enough to create more flexibility. And then we lift up and come into low lunge. Step your back foot forward so your feet are hips distance apart and roll up. Deep full body stretch here. I'll turn to the side. Deep stretch. Exhale, hands to the tops of your thighs. Bend your knees, tilt your pelvis. Standing cat-cows, we round our spine. Tilting your pelvis, looking up. Exhale, breath. And again, tilting your pelvis, looking up. Exhale, breath. Let's take 2 more of these. And then the last one. Notice your head is draping. And you place your fingers at the back of your head. Draw your elbows towards your jaw. And that spine is stretched. And then rolling up, into and interlace your fingers and look up. Come to center, and then just tilt one elbow a little bit lower than the other for a side body stretch. Come to center, opposite elbow. And come to center. This time, place your hand on the outside of your thigh and reach up. Two hands high, opposite hand thigh, and bicep by your ear. Inhale, breath. Exhale, open twist. Yeah. And inhale, breath. You can take your outside hip with you as you twist. And then hands high. Let's get into our quadriceps. Stand on one foot. Maybe reach for your shoe. You can take your shoe off. And drawing your heel towards your tail. And then for your hip, release your foot, find your ankle. You can rest your hands on your inner knee and your ankle joint and sit back as if you're sitting in a chair. We come through center, we'll let that foot go. And take your opposite hand, top of your foot. This is a little bit more of a reach for me. Yes. Again, just depends. Like I said, I spent many hours walking and my quadricep feels a little tight. And then knee into chest. Careful not to slingshot your foot back. Hands, ankle, inner thigh, and we sit back. And then we're going to lift up. Oops. Bringing the foot down. I always like to end with some movement through our neck. Your ear towards your shoulder. And then your chin towards your chest. Opposite ear, opposite shoulder. And then we look up to lean our head back. Opposite direction, opposite ear, opposite shoulder. And chin to chest. Your shoulder. And your eyes come up. And then lift your arms high, just like we did at the beginning of class. Separate your feet, press your palms out as far as you can. And then relax into flexibility. We have our shoulders, knees bent, and hopefully you feel, once again, more space through your joints. And then we move into elbows. Nice slide and glide of your connective tissue. And now come your arms. And let's do it one more set. Shoulders. Elbows. And then your arms back, back. Big breath here, feet together. Hands to heart, thank you so much for joining me and joining each other for Flex and Refresh. Arms open, step in towards each other. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll post this on Healthier Together. Yeah.